So on March the 5th, 2005, my mum was pregnant. She'd gone into hospital to give birth to my brother, and the next day my mum had come home with my dad and an empty baby seat. This was the first kind of death that I had to deal with in my family that really affected me. I didn't understand what it was at the time. I found it really difficult to try and piece it together and understand what it was, but I also had no support. So from the end of year 6 to the start of year 7, I was bullied quite a lot. I remember a group of girls all sitting around me calling me names, not letting me leave. That wasn't the nicest of experiences to go through, because I always felt like I was an outsider, but I didn't know how. I did have friends, but I felt like they weren't really my friends. Around that time I was kind of questioning what my purpose was and why people didn't want to be nice to me when I was nice to everyone else. But instead of taking that out on everyone else, I took that out on myself. I started self-harming.
Eikon started 25 years ago now, and we set up because there were so many young people that needed help, but often didn't get that help until their lives turned into a crisis.
I got involved with the wrong people because I thought these were people that cared about me. I started using drugs, and these drugs, I thought they were making me feel better, but they weren't, because these drugs made me feel this out-of-body experience, and as soon as I was on a come down, I just wanted to kill myself, to put it frankly. I spent a lot of nights in hospital with attempted suicide attempts and just not wanting to be here anymore.
We see so many young people who have wanted help but haven't received it for months, sometimes years down the line. It makes no sense to wait that time. Those young people suffer, their problems get worse, so the depths of despair that they reach is much harder to get them out of. It's more expensive. So for all of those reasons, it is better to get involved in prevention. Eikon offers a whole variety of services. We do a lot of work in schools. That's where young people are every day. So we put youth workers in there, they have their offices, and young people can just come and knock on the door and say, I need some help today. We're also part of the CAM service, the Child and Adolescent Mental Health Service in Surrey. We run youth clubs, wherever we can get access to young people, and our job is to journey with them day in, day out, until they feel able to move on and face life with less interventions from us.
So now, where am I now? I've got a 2.5-year-old. She is perfect. She has got the most bubbly personality. On March the 1st last year, I met my new partner, Matt. Again, he does make me so happy. He looks after Isla like she's his own child. But yeah, that's my story, and I can't thank Eikon enough for everything they've done, every course they've put me on, every one-to-one session I've had, every time they've come and spoken to me when they didn't have to speak to me but carried on pushing. And without them, I really don't think I'd be where I am today or who I am today, and I honestly don't think I would have even been here today if it wasn't for them.
I'm glad you're getting the chance to meet Chloe today. She's an amazing young person. She started life in difficult circumstances and has had things happen to her a number of times at different points in her life. But she's overcome them. With the help that we and others that have been able to provide, she has overcome them, and she's now thriving. She's a determined, strong, resilient, fantastic young woman. And we are very, very proud of all that she has achieved.